What's up, love buzz, and welcome back to my channel. You love India. I'm India if you're new, so go ahead and click the like, comment, and subscribe button while you're here. Also, don't forget to turn on those post notification bells so that you are notified every single time your girl drops a video. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, we will be talking about my single life. I know you guys want to know why I'm single. Am I dating? My expectations, what am I expecting, what I like, what I don't like. So in this video, I'll be telling you guys why I'm single, and we will be trying to figure out if my expectations are just too high. So if you guys want to know why I'm lonely, keep on watching this video. All right, you guys, so many of you guys have been jumping in my inbox asking me, why am I single, am I dating, all these type of things. And I was just like, let me do a video about this, because dating for me is definitely hard. If any of my ladies are watching this video, y'all let me know if I'm tripping. If I slipped, I fall, and I can't get up, let me know, because dating is hard for me. Now, I know some people look at me and they're like, oh, but you got a body, or oh, you fine, or you independent, or you don't got no kids. Like, you got qualities that the men want. But for some reason, the men that want me, I don't want them. Like, it's just, it is what it is. Oh my God. Okay, first thing first, dating comes with a lot. Nowadays, dating, it's like it's no such thing as dating. If you're out and you seen with someone, it's like people automatically think that it's a thing. Like, oh yeah, she talked to such and such, or I seen her with such and such, like they're together. And it's like, no, we were eating. Like, no, we were on a date. Like, I was exploring my options. Like, that's not what it was. So it's kind of hard to date when you're seen out with somebody. It's automatically taken as, oh yes, I seen her before. I seen her out to eat with such and such. Like, she talked to such and such. And it's like, no, like, that's not it. That's not the case. So dating is definitely hard for me. Initially, I went over the road. So when I went over the road to drive trucks, it was like, I don't want to be over the road in a relationship. That just wasn't, no, it's too stressful. It's just too much worrying about if your partner is doing what he's supposed to do, if they being faithful, are they cheating, like, are they out having a good time while you over the road trying to stack your money, trying to, you know, secure your future. It's just too much to do and think about having that type of relationship. So for me, that's a no. Like, I cannot date and be out on the road on the truck. Like, that's already a no. And then when I came back home, it was just like so many options, and it's like, whoa. Like, I think me driving trucks made people more attracted to me. Like, people were already attracted to me physically because of my body, because of my butt, my attitude, the way I carry myself, you know, my personality and stuff like that. But driving trucks just made it go like skyrocket. I don't know if men felt like, oh my God, like she's a hard worker, or she's independent, or she's a go-getter, or she's a hustler. I don't know what, you know, made them look at me more now, but it definitely got worse. So I know I cannot get the perfect guy. Like, I just know the perfect guy is not out there, because nobody's perfect. There's no such thing as a perfect person. Everybody has flaws. Everybody makes mistakes and stuff like that. So the ideal guy that I would want would be a guy that has a personality. Definitely have to have some nice looks on him. I'm definitely into teeth. I'm definitely into smells. Like, you gotta smell good. And I'm always checking out your feet, because baby, you ain't come around me with no dirty shoes, no stank breath, and no haircut, like, or no tape. Like, that we ain't doing. So I'm definitely physically attracted to men first. And then when I notice, it's like, okay, oh, he's cute, I like him. But then I have to see that ambition. I have to see that hustle. I got to see, you know, what do you want in life? Do you got life insurance? Do you got kids? Do you take care of your kids? Are we on child support? Are you paying spouse support? Are you divorced? Like, I need to know what's going on. Are you a DL? Like, I need to know. These are things that I need to know. What's your credit score? Are we trying to buy a home? Like, what's going on? These are things that I have to know. And it makes it harder because in Miami, like most of the guys in Miami, they are clubbers. They like to club, they like to be on the scene, and I don't like a guy that's always on the scene. Like, I'm a lovey-dovey person. I like to be under my man. I like to be under whoever I'm loving on. I want to be under you. I want to smell you. I want, when you go to work, your scent is in the bed and I feel like you're still there. Like, I can definitely be a bugaboo. I'm gonna bug the hell out of you, babe. Where you at? What time you coming home? Are you coming home tonight? But I do understand that men have to have their personal time. So if I know that you're going out with the boys, I don't have no problem with it, as long as I know, and I know that your boys ain't got you out here doing things you ain't supposed to be doing, or you not putting your boys before the household, or you know, you not doing your handling your responsibilities because you so stuck up with hanging with the boys. Because then I'm gonna think, are you messing with the boys? Like, that's just it's just common sense. But dating is, I'm not rushing to be with somebody. A lot of people have asked me, would I date a trucker? Of course I would date a trucker. Now, I won't date any trucker, but I definitely would date a trucker. I initially wanted my ideal man to not have kids. But I've noticed that, you know, most of the guys that's up in age nowadays, they have kids already. Like, I'm the late bloomer. I don't have any kids yet. So, of course, the next person that I do plan on having a serious relationship with, I want to have a child. So I'm definitely asking those type of questions, and sometimes that can run somebody off. Most men have already, you know, had their kids. They ready to enjoy life. They want to settle down and vacation and stuff like that. I'm not there yet because I'm starting late. I don't have no kids. So I gotta start over. I gotta reset your clock. if you know, if you down with the plan, that's definitely, you know, where things are going. I want to be married more than anything. Marriage is scary. I'm not even gonna lie, because a lot of married men, they abuse being married. Some people use it as a way to have more than one woman because they feel like, oh, I'm married, you know, you're going to accept that, and it's easier for you to cheat because once I tell you that I'm married, you're automatically going to be like, okay, you're going to respect my household, or I'm going to be able to do whatever I could do with you and still have, you know, my wife on the side. And I don't want that. I honestly want to be drop dead in love. I've never been in love before. Let me just say that before. I've never been in love. Nobody has ever had me to the point where if I lose them, I can't sleep. You know, oh my God, like I'm begging my friends, please call him, tell him I love him, tell him I miss him, or you know, losing weight. I have seen friends that go through breakups and they get depressed, they lose weight, they, you know, they start not taking care of themselves, they feel less of themselves. I've never experienced that. A lot of people may have thought I was in love with the guy that abused me, that I was with for like 8 years, but that wasn't the case. It was more of me being scared of him than being in love with him. So it was pretty much fear that made me stay that long, fear that made me do some of the things that I did, but it was never love. Like, I knew from the second, the third, the fourth time that he kept putting his hands on me that that wasn't love. So that wasn't the case. In relationships after that were like simple relationships. Another thing is my tolerance. I have a low tolerance. Like, I get turned off easily. You could do one thing and it's just like I'm turned off. I don't like it. Like, I get from by me. So it makes it kind of hard for dating. I don't think that I'm picky. I don't think I'm hard to deal with. I'm very understanding. I'm very forgiving. I'm very open. So if I'm telling you what I'll expect from the beginning, it's no reason for you to lie to me. Like, don't lie to me and tell me, oh yeah, like I'm single, and I find out you got a whole relationship on the side, you got 2-3 kids, you got a baby on the way. Like, I don't like drama. That's another thing. I'm not gonna be fighting your baby mama. I'm not gonna be fighting your crazy exes. I'm not gonna be doing none of that type of stuff about no dude like that. I'm not doing. They can have you. If they want to fight over you, let them do that. That's something I'm not doing. I'm not gonna embarrass myself about, you know, nobody like that. Most of the time when I'm dating, if it's not serious, I don't post men on social media like that. I don't feel like social media have to validate my relationship. However, I do feel like you're gonna respect me if we are dating and we still haven't like made it like publicly known, or it's not out there in the public. Like, you're not gonna be posting other girls on your page and stuff like that. Now, if you want to heart some stuff, well, I'm be like, okay, I seen you heart such and such page, but I'm not jealous. So, you know, it may be times I might see a girl and I be like, dang, babe, she fine, or she cute, like, babe, she got a nice butt. I look at girls too, because I'd be like, you know, amazed that some girls, you know, look good, or their bodies are nice. That's just a natural instinct. You know, most girls look at other girls and they be like, body goals, or, you know, I'm going to show your picture to my doctor. I wish I had a body like you. I look at girls and be like, oh, wow, she's fine. Like, she bad. I don't get intimidated if my man look at another girl. If he send me another girl and be like, ah, babe, she fine. I'm be like, yeah, I need to tighten up. Like, it's going to motivate me to get my stuff in line if I feel like I'm slacking. But I definitely want a man that's hardworking. I really don't tend to judge people like dating hustlers or dating a man with a job. To me, if you a hustler and we got to find a way to clean up your money or help you get out of that lifestyle, you know, we could try to work on that, even though I'd rather not really go that route because it's dangerous. You got to worry about if the police gonna kick your dough in. I got to worry about if you're gonna get shot at, if you feuding, if you beefing with somebody. Can we even ride around in the city together? Is somebody gonna shoot the car up? Like, dating somebody from the hood is not easy. Like, it's a lot of stress. It's a lot of panicking. Like, is the police gonna kick the house door down? Like, it's just a lot. And I have a thing where my grandmother is closest to me, and my parents don't really dictate who I date or anything like that. Like, you know, some people you have to meet my mom, or you have to meet this person. My family don't have to accept you. As long as I love you and I accept you and you treating me right, which it'll show, because my family would definitely see me glowing or say little things like, oh, okay, I see such and such, and they'll notice it. My family don't really get into my relationships or nothing like that, so I don't need their approval to be dating anyone. However, I do try to wait till at least a year to a year and a half before I introduce anybody to my grandmother, because my grandmother is a sweetheart. And I don't want people coming in and out her life, or, you know, different guys meeting her, or, you know, she's asking, hey, what Tyrone, or hey, what Mike, or hey, what Tony, or how, you know, how Jake's doing, how Jack doing. Like, I don't want my grandmother asking me about all these guys who I was only dating for 6 months and I found out that I don't like them, or it's things about them that I don't like, or things about them that I found out and I'm no longer dating. So I don't want, you know, my grandmother to ask me about all these people and they're no longer in my life, and I don't even care. And it's like, grandma, don't ask me about Jake, because Jake lied. Like, don't ask me about him. So to avoid that, I don't care to bring people around her until like things are official. And I feel like things are official when it's probably like 2 years in. Once you're like 2 years in and you both have came to an agreement that, you know, we are going to build, you know, we're going to start doing things together, we're going to start, you know, trying to create a family, and meeting your family, you meeting my family, and marriage is the goal. And, you know, no matter what, I'm gonna have your back, no matter what, through sickness, health, whatever, you know, good days, bad days, I'm gonna be there. And then, you know, we could go ahead and do those type of things, like meeting family, bring you around my family, coming to family events and stuff like that, and building. But I definitely want somebody with a head on their shoulder. I don't want nobody that I gotta build. I really don't want nobody that I gotta teach, or somebody I gotta tell like priorities. Like, you supposed to know rent due every month. Like, you supposed to know that you got car note, you got car insurance, your responsibilities. You supposed to know. I don't want nobody that's out here jacking off on no bread, and I got to be telling you like, yo, like, you got to put the money up for the rent, or you got to put the money up for this. Which is another thing I see a lot of people be saying about 50-50 or 100%. To me, it all depends, because if he's the breadwinner and he making more money than me, then baby, the rent is yours. That's your bill. You supposed to make sure we got a roof over our head. So you got the rent, I got the utilities. However, things don't always work like that. Sometimes you gotta split stuff. And to me, like, I'm very okay with compromising with my mate because it's a team thing. There's no I in team. So we're supposed to be able to work together when it comes to things. I shouldn't always make the decisions, and it shouldn't always be, oh, please me, please me, please me. Like, at the end of the day, I have to please my man also, because you could lose your man like that. Like, a man that's constantly getting irritated with you, demanding stuff, or stuff always got to be your way. And it's like, well, dang, this time I want it this way, or I like this, I like that. Like, I want to also include you in stuff. If I know that I always eat tacos on Tuesday, you probably getting tired of Taco Tuesday. You might want to try Turtle Tuesday. You might want to try to eat something else on Tuesdays. And Tilapia Tuesdays is something like our next Tuesday is going to be tilapia, because that's what you want to try on Tuesdays. And, you know, we have to learn to make each other comfortable, to enjoy each other's preference, enjoy each other's presence, and also include each other in things. It shouldn't always be me, 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 me. So yeah, dating is definitely hard. I try to date outside of my age range, meaning I like older guys, because most older guys are already established. Their mental is already, like, they're already up there. They know what it is to pay bills. They know, you know, what they want in life, and things already. Dating young guys is just like, it's like having a kid sometimes. Like, you got to teach them, you got to tell them this, you got to remind them that. And I don't like that. I don't want to feel like I'm your mom. So yeah. Now, y'all comment down below and let me know if I'm wrong, if what I'm saying is wrong. Am I asking for too much? Am I demanding too much? If I'm gonna be old and lonely, if I'm never, like, y'all feel like I'm asking too much, so I'm never gonna find what I'm looking for, or if this like coming, if this is like the norm, because dating is hard. And like I said, I'm not in a rush. I feel like the perfect guy is out there. My husband is out there. I definitely want a ring on my finger. I want to walk down the aisle. I want to have a glamorous wedding. I definitely do. Some people say hang around married people, or hang around people that do that couples and stuff like that, and you might find, you know, but I don't know, maybe I'm in the wrong places, because all I hang out to is like strip clubs, concerts, hood stuff. So maybe I'm in the wrong environment, which, you know, if that's the case, then maybe I need to go sit at the bar and look sad or something. I don't know. But like I said, I'm not rushing. I'm not looking. However, my clock is ticking because I don't have any kids. So definitely have to find my Mr. Wrong. Me and Mr. Wrong get along so good, even though he breaks my heart so bad. Nah, but I do want to experience being in love though. Definitely want to experience that. So like I said, comment down below, let me know, am I expecting too much or not? So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys understand why I'm lonely. I'm so sick of being lonely every night while my man. Hey, on that note, see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe while you're here. Bye.